Hello, my sweet Capricorns. This is Mr. Jenn, and this is your 2021 year ahead tarot reading. We're going to get an overview of the energies that are going to be playing out. We're going to break it down to different areas of life, and we are also going to have a second spread for breaking down the timeline in the four quarters of the year. January, February, March, then April, May, June, and July, August, September, and the last quarter, October, November, December. So you do want to stay tuned and try to watch this all the way to the end to see the play-by-play of 2021. Okay, we are going to go ahead and I am going to lay out the cards here. Okay, first we have the World, the Emperor, Nine of Wands, Prince of Swords, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Hermit. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, Three of Wands. There is definitely changes and growth going on here. First quarter, Four of Wands. Second quarter, Eight of Cups. The Star card in the third quarter. And the Nine of Pentacles in the fourth. Beautiful energy here, Capricorn. Under the deck, we got the Sun. Wow, beautiful energy. I'm loving this already. Not only because I'm a Capricorn, but, you know, this is just beautiful energy, Capricorn. We do have some things about, you know, I think on Sunday is when finally Saturn leaves our sign. We are going to cut a break. Saturn moves into Aquarius. So kind of the restraints and everything is being pulled off of us. It's going to feel like a weight being lifted. Okay. I get the sense here of overall of somebody who has their mindset on breaking through on a brand new path. Somebody has these hopes and these dreams. There's a lot of introspection that goes on in 2021. We have a lot of growth plans, someone expanding their horizons here. And we have, you know, learning from experience, taking your experiences forward. And I feel like that somebody is also closing out a chapter. That's what this is. Someone's closing a chapter and starting a new one. I do feel that somebody may come across emotionally cold here. I think that somebody has gone through some difficult times in the past, but I feel that they are ready to leave that in the past. We have the energy of, you know, a lot of guidance here, a spiritual growth, emotional growth, you know, celebrating with, I think, I'm looking here, I'm seeing with the pentacles that are present on the board, that there is a sense of abundance. I feel like your finances are going to improve greatly over 2021. Now we're going to go ahead and break this down a little bit more. We have the World card. This is from 2020. This is the energy from 2020 that has moved you into 2021, which is the World. It is a successful completion. It is closing out a cycle. It's closing out a chapter. Somebody is walking away from something and closing the door. And you had to learn how to manage things on your own. I think the lesson from 2020 is setting up your boundaries. Okay, and being firm and staying firm with your boundaries and not getting caught up in the drama, not allowing yourself to not allowing yourself being caught up into somebody's trap. You gain control. You set your boundaries. You say, you're not crossing my boundaries. I'm seeing the 8. Not only as there may have been some obstacles in your way in the process of gaining this authority. You are the authority. You learn to be the authority of your own life. You broke free of some restrictions, and these swords are also representing to me, intuitively, I'm seeing a protective boundary around you. So you set your boundaries, and you are protecting yourself. That's a lesson that you learned, that you have to protect yourself. And we got 2 8s here. You're walking away from obstacles. That's what this is. And you're closing out a chapter. And you are being very focused on hitting different milestones. You are focused on your path. You're being focused on your goals, your next goals of achievement. And you've been very patient. I think you planted the seeds for this in 2020. Maybe even earlier than that. Maybe even as early as 2019. And it's been a very long road, but your patience is paying off. You are focused on your fruits of your labor. You are focused on your goals. You have your goals all lined up. The seeds had already been planted, and they are about to sprout. They are growing, and that is where that's your goal, is to nurture and bring forth those fruits. And the Prince of Swords is telling me that what is pushing you in that direction? What is driving you? Where is your drive and ambition coming from? The Prince of Swords is maybe a difficult severance. This is a new path, and I feel as though that there may have been a very difficult severance. Absolutely. There is definitely somebody that was in your life that is feeling this. They're feeling defeated because you're on top. Okay? I'm not seeing this as an ego card at this point, but I feel as though that you were treated unfairly, and that because you were treated unfairly, you felt that you had to sever some ties because you weren't going to deal with that anymore. You realigned your goals, and you're focused on them, and the other person that may have did you wrong or may have not been totally fair with you, they're going to feel it. I'm telling you now, they are going to feel it, okay? But you are going to be on top. You're on top of this. You are the winner, and just so that you know that. And that is your driving force. You feel good about it. The only thing is there may be a little bit of gloating here, because it's like you feel good. You may gloat a little bit because there may be a little bit of ego here. They caused you pain, and now the shoe is on the other foot, is what I'm seeing here. And that is driving you to succeed. It's kind of like, I'll show you. I am going to succeed. I don't need you. It's a type of attitude that I'm getting here. Even though they would like to keep you trapped. They would like to keep you where you have been for so long. They want you to depend on them. But you're saying, no, I'm self-sufficient. I've got this. I could do this myself. The challenges you may come across is actually pushing forward. There are going to be times that you're not going to feel like pushing forward on that new path. There may be, I feel like a divide in your passions here. And I feel like a lack of focus. So that you know what your challenges are, you know how to deal with them. When you get sluggish, when you start to go down the wrong road or steer off your path, you have to gather yourself together and refocus that energy to overcome the obstacles, okay? And in your relationships, you've gained experience from that, and I feel like your relationships are reflecting your past experiences. And I think you are preparing yourself for your next one. But your next relationship, you say, is going to be different. Your attitude is going to be different. There's a sense of being cold, and that you have these barriers up. And in self-protection mode, you got the stick and you're warding off people. I think you're going to have plenty of offers in the realm of love. And you got the stick and you're warding them off because it's like, don't get too close to me. That is the kind of the attitude through some of this. Three of Cups, there is a celebration. There is a coming together. Some of you may have experienced third-party relationships. And it's like, stay away from me. You know, I've had enough of third parties. That's been my experience. There's a lack of trust with you. Within you. You don't trust anybody. But on the same note, there could be somebody that comes to you through a group of friends, or it could be a social media group, or some kind of other social group. But I think that you are going to meet somebody through that. That when that time comes, you are going to have to let your defenses down a little bit. In your finances here, we have the Three of Cups. So you could meet somebody through work, career, or if you are self-employed, through your business. But I feel like through work, a work situation is where you're going to meet somebody here. And your finances are going to grow. And I'm seeing a new path intellectually, a new path through communications. This could be something dealing with social media that comes up that helps you to grow and expand your finances and your career. Okay. Wellness, health, that could be emotional, that could be mental, that could be physical. Queen of Swords is cold emotionally. And we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel as though that you are not ready to take any kind of action emotionally. I feel as though on an emotional level you have totally changed. And that was a result of the past experience that you had gone through in the past year or two. It might have been a little bit longer than that, but that's what I'm getting, especially in 2020. You know, there's just been this, you know, you were stuck for so long. And on the emotional level, you're still proceeding with caution. You are not ready to make any hasty moves. I think, instead of thinking with your heart, you're thinking with your head. I think you have a lot going on in your mind. Your mind's going in different directions. And there is this need right here. This is kind of like the scattered energy I said about starting on a new path. The need to focus. And that's what this is saying in your mental health, emotional health. There is this need to focus and, you know, break the ice. Damn. Okay. Spirituality, I think that you are going within and you are finding some spiritual guidance from within. And there is this illumination from this lantern. Okay. And I feel like that there is this light that's going to shine from within and it's going to shine outward. You, on a spiritual level, you could possibly be like a spiritual teacher. But I think you are going to take some time out to think and time out to find your way spiritually. But overall, the overall energy, I'm feeling you could be leading to helping others and teaching others spiritually. Yeah, there's a change in your spirituality. Some people see this as conflict. I'm not seeing this as a conflict, but I think that you may be up against some competition. I want to draw one more card. King of Pentacles. Okay. But you're very grounded. You know how to manage the competition. And I feel like that the competition is not going to play a big part in your spiritual path here. I do feel that you are branching out as a spiritual teacher, a spiritual counselor, or something like that. Okay. Your overall focus is this Ace of Pentacles for 20. So you are focused on your money mostly in 2021. Your finances, golden opportunity being handed to you, new opportunities, new paths. In regards to your finances, devil energy here, Capricorn, you are going to be in your element. Okay, you may be overly focused on material items and I'm not seeing you focusing on love here at all. I do see that you can meet somebody through work, but I feel like you need to drop those defenses in order for it to materialize. But I feel like you're not going to let anybody derail you in any kind of relationship here, and you're not going to be chained and bound, okay? But I feel like the you're you may have had a lot of self-doubt in the past, but I think you're casting that aside because you have this golden opportunity. You're focused on your finances and breaking free of financial restraints. And the lesson is the King of Wands, very much Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody who has learned something. You've learned how to master something, maybe master your spirituality, mastering your emotions. This is somebody who's very spiritual. I think you may have went through the self-discovery phase in 2021, and you are in the process of mastering that. And this king is ready to embrace this new path. I think, yeah, you're all guns blazing, okay? And firing, you are ready. I see this. You are ready for a new start. There's new beginnings all over this reading. It's like turning that corner into a brand new life. Overall, for 2021, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands are your plans coming into action, because you've made you're making a lot of wise and smart decisions. You're using your knowledge, things that you have learned, and you're progressing forward, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor coming to fruition. You are seeing good things and your plans coming in focus here. So you are turning a corner in 2021, a big turnaround in finances and your mindset and your goals. Again, I'm not seeing a lot of focus on love here at all. Okay? In fact, just the opposite. I think you're releasing somebody, and somebody else might come in, and you're going to meet them through work. But we're going to take a look over here and see what other information we can gather about this other, see if there's anything that comes up with this other connection. But I think that you're mostly about, even looking over here, you're mostly about your independence. Four of Wands, as you go into 2021, you're about your stability, okay? You're in a position where you want to make things happen. And, this is, somebody might be coming in with regrets in the beginning of 2021, regrets for what they've done. But I see you focused on your stability. They may want to offer you some sense of stability, okay? Temperance, but you are proceeding with caution. It's like you're trying to balance things out, and you are in the process of trying to heal from this because you thought that you had something stable, and they turned your world upside down. Now that you're healing from that, and you're much more balanced, they want to come back with apologies. They have regrets. And I think that you are moving on. Plain and simple. Can't get plainer than that. Second quarter, yeah. This energy is kind of overlapping into the second quarter. This is January, February, March, April, May, June. This is the Eight of Cups. And you got all these empty cups around you, broken promises around you. And this is about, overcoming those barriers. You are finding your self-worth, and you are moving forward. You know what value you bring to the table. And I feel as though that you are going through a stage of this is a walking away, that's walking away. You're walking away from things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, no longer serving you. And you are coming into the Empress energy and of abundance. And you're putting the pain and the worst of the scenario of the previous years behind you, and things are coming into focus. Things are coming into balance for you. Third quarter here. See, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September is the Star card. It's wish fulfillment and divine guidance. This is your long-term goals. I think some goals that you have set for yourself. Yeah, and you're starting on the long term. You're focused on the long term goals and what you are passionate about, and you are manifesting these goals. These may have been wishes that you put out a long time ago, because we have this up here in this first, in the basis of the reading here, up here, being patient. And because you planted the seeds, you've been manifesting this for a while. King of Wands, yes, you are seeing, you have your vision in sight. You know where you are going, and things are starting to happen for you, Capricorn. Now, we move into the last quarter, October, November, December, with the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very secure. You're financially secure. You're financially abundant. You're okay on your own. With the Hermit card, you are trusting your inner instincts and your inner guidance here. I think that December is a time where you are going to still be alone. You are enjoying that alone time, that solitude, and taking a break from everything that gets thrown at you. Taking a break, and you might be putting up barriers and keeping people at a distance, and because you are in the middle, you are going through a transformation in the fourth quarter. Something is ending. This is like a lot of what you're going to see is going to come towards the end of 2021. But keep in mind, energies can overlap time-wise, okay? So, you're seeing your vision, you're seeing things coming through, and you see the transformation. And you're going to see big changes come October, November, December. And I want to know if there's anything in love at all here. I'm seeing you leaving somebody in the dust. Ace of Cups, yeah, there is a new love coming. And you're going to get your wish fulfillment in love. Okay? Judgment. Some of you may have been wishing for a reconciliation and a new start in love. Maybe reconciling with somebody, could be reconciling with this person. That is a possibility. Other of you, I'm feeling like the Judgment card could be symbolizing an awareness, coming into an awareness and a wake-up call. Okay? And that could also be saying that karma is playing a part in this. And the reason why you're maybe not going back to this person is they are receiving their karma for what they've done, because they realize they've lost you. And there is a new love coming in, and I saw that here through work, that is going to give you your wish fulfillment here. Okay? So let me go ahead and get some a couple oracle cards here. Time to go. Absolutely, Capricorn. You've made your mind up. Time to go. Yin. And you're leaving, but at the same time, you're going to be very passive as far as romance is concerned here. And I don't see a big change in romance. I'm feeling second quarter into the third quarter. I'm thinking like September, October time frame is when I think a friendship. Okay, we have a friendship here. A friendship, something that starts out as a friendship is going to take a turn, and you're going to realize that it's something more than that. Somewhere in between. So I feel September, October time frame. Okay, because a lot of this, the first half of the year, is about letting go of somebody else and focusing on yourself. Okay. If this is that's when this is starting, this Nine of Pentacles, this independence and stuff. This new person is going to value that your independence here. Okay, your life is going to change October, November, December here. Okay, angels and guides. Message for my Capricorns, please. What message do you have for my Capricorns? Okay, ask others for help. And I feel you doing that, because we did have the Hermit card. It feels like that you are getting help from other people. And it could actually be people in the spirit world, loved ones that have passed. Also, lending a hand behind the scenes that you may not have been aware of. Okay, one more card, please. One more card. Romance. Okay. Remain positive about your romantic life. Let go of the past. Within the next few weeks. Damn. Okay, Capricorn. You are in for the ride of your life. Within the next few weeks, I think you are going to start the letting go process of this person that has held you back. The person that doesn't fulfill you. The person that has a lot of broken promises. I think that within the next few weeks, you are walking away from that. You've made your mind up. But you still have to stay positive about your romantic life. You're letting go within the next few weeks of that. And you are embracing a new romance. And you're going to get help from others, probably from friends. Hello. Friends are playing a very important role in your romantic life. And friends could be anywhere from your personal connections. But I'm feeling more like friends that you have met through your line of work. That is going to help you out. And you are going to come across somebody. And you just have to remain positive and remain open when that person comes. Okay, these are your messages. I thank you for tuning in and watching. If you like a personal reading, see the description box below. I love you all. See you next time. Blessed be.